Hi guys, I'm Chang. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to use Git hooks to solve real-world problems. So if you don't know what Git hook is, check out this video first and come back later. We're gonna use this repo again. If you look at the folder structure here, we have an app folder, which inside itself is a Git repository. So we have the Docker file, which is not, which is actually irrelevant here. If you look at the main.js here, if you it is the simplest form of Node.js server using the well-known framework Express. You can copy and paste the source code here in here. This is the most this is just like the simplest form of Hello World example. So coming back to our source folder, in the package.json we write a script here and to start our server, and it basically just return the hello world string for us. So in a world of web deployment, basically you run into many times you have this source folder and you have a deploy folder, in which you want to synthesize everything between these folders. So, but you don't want to manually do it. So today we're going to be using the Git hook to accomplish this. So we're going to first create a folder called deploy, and inside deploy we have another two folders which are called production dash www, which is our the folder we're gonna synchronize everything from the source folder, the app. So we're gonna use another folder called production.git. So this is a like the virtual remote origin that we push code to. So we're gonna inside this folder. So inside this folder, we're gonna, as you can see here, this is just a bare folder. So let's get started. We're gonna init to make it a Git repository that we can, where we can push code to. So Git init, but we don't want to make it have a work tree. So we want to we're just gonna make it a bare Git repository. So let's git init. So as you can see here, um, it has several folders which are irrelevant here. So inside the hooks is where the magic is going to happen. So as you can see, there are pretty much all of the sample script hooks that you can see here, which is kind of irrelevant. But we're gonna create a script called post receive. So post receive, as you can see here, is suppose this folder, this production.git is the origin, and after we push code to like we do git push origin and specify branch like master. So this basically post receive happens after you push code to this repo. Okay, so let's get back to the hook script. We want to specify um, actually, never mind. We want to, yeah, we want to specify the syntax here. As the interpreter, beans, sh, cool. So, um, as you can see here, let's first echo post receiving script running, and we want to check out we want to replicate all of the files which are pushed into this repo to the production-www file folder, which is our production folder, right? So we're gonna set git work tree equal Um, let's take a look at here. Let's set the let's set this folder as let's set the production-ww folder as the Git work tree and check out everything inside the current folder, which is the .git folder, into that ww folder. So which means that Git force checkout replicate all of the things in the current folder to the ww folder. Okay, so here is where we want to specify the route, the path of the dash www folder. So we want to know that path. How to do it? Let's get inside that folder to get the absolute path. Okay, so we want to check out into production ww and use pwd and you can copy and paste this route, this path into it, so that um, everything it makes this path the checkout path. Okay, so that's basically it. Um, so again, we want to make this script executable. So again, we're gonna use change mode. Okay, we're done, and so this is all the script things that we need to do, and let's change into our source folder, which is our app folder. Okay, let's clear it and change into app. So this is our source folder, right? As you can see, we have the .git, which is a source, which illustrates the source folder is our is also a Git repository, and node modules, Dockerfile, main.js, package.json. So here as you can see, um, yeah, I added production um, paths to illustrate where I wanted to push code to. If let's do that again. Let's remove that first. Okay, so we don't have any remote here. Let's git remote add, and we want to name it production. Let's name it prod, and to make it we want to use the folder structure, the path that we want to add to, which is deploy, and production.git. Okay, remote dash verbose. We can see here we have the production repo. The path of the production repo is kind of a relative path, which is relative to the app folder, right? So let's do some changes. Hello world. Okay, that's good. You can use GST to see the changes here and hit add, commit, modify main.js. And we want to push all of these files to the production.git, which is prod, and the master branch. As you can see here, as you can see here, the post receiving script is running. So this means our script has run successfully. And if you check the production dash www folder, it has all of the things that we have been written in the app folder, right? So that's basically that's it. So if we check out to Yeah. So if we check out to deploy and production www, this is all this folder contains all of the code that you're gonna need in the production environment, right? So first we're gonna npm install, which is gonna install all of the dependencies that you're gonna need to bootstrap all the website, right? And as you can see here, we have already specified a script here, so it should be the similar. It should be the same here. We're gonna be running npm start or npm run start, whatever you like. So as you can see here, example lab listening on port 3000, and if you open that course, all right, bam, you can see localhost 3000 hello world, and there is a time string, there's a time stamp um, trailing it. So that's basically is so we use this so let's recap a little bit. So inside this production git folder, this is the origin, the remote origin that we want to push our source code to. After it receives all of the code, it's gonna run this script, right? So we set this path, which is the production folder, as a git worktree path, and we run git checkout dash force, which is gonna replicate all of the things um, from the source folder into the www folder. And if you want to have a better idea what all this all this is happen, so I draw a illustration of those steps that we just have done. So the first we modified the source folder, which is the app folder. After we do some modification, we commit and push to the product, which is a prod. Um, and after it receives the files, it's gonna run the post receive script, as you can see here. And we got the app folder and the production dash triple W folder synchronized. So basically that's it. If you have any comments, please leave comments below, and thanks for watching.